Today on my channel, I'm going to be doing a very requested video that I honestly don't think I have ever done before. And it is a handbag most used, most grabbed for collection video. I've been requested to do this many times, but I will tell you a few things about my handbag collection. The first thing is Marty is a handbag guy. Like, he buys me handbags. And to be honest with you, I don't know the name of probably 90% of the bags that I own. And I know it's a hard thing to remember all these crazy names that they come up with. I mean, I'm sure I could pull out the paperwork to figure it out, but I honestly don't think it matters enough to me personally. So what my thoughts are is I'm gonna actually start with the very first handbag that I ever got from Marty when I was 35 on my 35th birthday, and I am almost 50, next year I'll be 50. So I will say I have been collecting, for lack of a better term, handbags for almost 15 years. So keep that part in mind. This isn't something that I just pick up all the time, but since I have gotten a few handbags, I've kind of kept going and found more I liked, and I'm just slowly growing my collection would be the best way to say it. Now, all of these bags do come with dust bags to put them in. I also love to use my handbags. I'm not super careful with them. I want to use them and enjoy them. I don't want to feel like I'm like all the time with them. I do also like to have my handbags out so I can see them. Actually, on the shelves back here, I actually have them all along the top, and that is where I keep my handbags. So I can grab for them quickly. When I see them, I know what goes with something. So it's just how I do it. Please don't come for me on that. So that being said, I'm going to start with this first bag. This is the first bag that I ever got that was a designer bag that Marty got for me, as I mentioned, on my 35th birthday. I use this consistently every day for quite a few years, good amount of years. This was kind of more a on the crook of your arm style of one. It has the two handles. You can tell this is well worn. The leather has definitely changed in color. I love it. I think it's super cute. It is a very classic bag. I think if this was a certain color or a certain print or something like that, I maybe wouldn't grab for it in the future. But the great thing about their monogram, Louis Vuitton's monogram, is the fact that they are such a classic that you can continue to use it even though this style isn't sold. But this also isn't quite at that stage of being vintage yet either. But I have a soft spot in my heart for this one. It isn't by any means my favorite bag, but it definitely, you know what I mean? You have a soft spot for that first bag you ever got. I am next going to go into, I use two of my bags almost every single day. And this is my newest one. This is my new baby that I got this year for Christmas. Was it Christmas? It was Christmas that just went by. And I have since kind of gotten away from the monogram because I have a few pieces that are the traditional monogram, and I've now kind of gone into, I think the word, again, don't come for me, I butcher words, the impressante, I'm not sure how to say it. Basically, it's the embossed leather versions. This is a black one. This is my first black handbag I own. How is that possible? I feel like black is such a staple color that I can use all the time. I don't know why I haven't owned one in this color. So when I went and looked for a handbag recently and I found this one and showed it to Marty, the thing I loved about it is a very classic style. It has a very simple handle on the top. I can take this and get it monogrammed. It does have a strap that I can either wear on my shoulder, and it is long enough to go across my body. A lot of times when I'm out and about, I just kind of go like this and carry it like this. If I'm going quick in and out, if I'm walking around, I do use it as a crossbody, but it is absolutely gorgeous. I love the fact that it has this closure. It has different slots in through here. It has a zipped area. It fits everything I need. Now this bag may still be available, probably is still available. Any names I can find, if I can, I will put them down here somewhere. And if I can find them at Fashionphile, Fashionphile is an online reseller of luxury handbags that has an amazing reputation. So that would be the only place I could think of to actually find the actual bags, possibly to link for you guys, because most of them aren't sold right now. The next bag that I use every single day right now, I use this actually kind of as a gym bag. I use it for, I go to Pure Barre classes, and I use this to carry my water bottle, my keys, my bar socks. They're kind of like grippy socks. And I put my sunglasses in here, things like that when I go, but it's just a bigger bag. Now I had originally gotten this. Now this is the embossed leather as well. This is kind of a taupey color. I love this bag. I had originally gotten this bag from Marty. I want to say I was probably pregnant with MJ, because I thought I was going to use this as a diaper bag. That shows you how much I knew about having kids, right? Thought this would work as my diaper bag. Well, it did not. I will say I have a little bit of damage on this one on the strap right here. This one I actually, because in our old house, I used to walk in and throw my bags on the washer and dryer right there. And I guess we had a bottle of bleach that dripped. Luckily, the only thing it got was a little dot right here, and then you can maybe see it just on this one piece right here. They will repair that for me. So this has the two handles. Again, you can put it on the crook, and then this one also has a shoulder strap to it, which you can extend longer. You can use it as a crossbody, but I'm telling you, it is way too heavy for that. But this works great just to be able to throw some things into it and go. I keep these two out, and they are grabbed for every single day. Next up is a handbag that I know the name of. It is the Pochette Matisse. I have it in two colors because I love it that much. So originally I had gotten it in what is called the reverse monogram, which is this one right here, because it has the two different shades of the monogramming. It has it in the lighter color and then again in the dark color. This does have a handle on the top, and then inside I actually have, the strap is right here. This is a crossbody strap. These bags are my favorite bag. This is just so great. It is so easy. It has 3 different sections for you to be able to store things in. It also has the little outside zipper part right here. It has the strap, as I mentioned. The strap, what color is the strap? Okay, the strap is the color of the reverse on this. And then I have this one here, which, so I bought this one for myself. Marty got me this one year for Christmas. This one is like a navy blue with this beautiful red seaming to it. It has the same handle, has the same crossbody, has the same this, same everything. This one has a red interior to it. I love these bags. And to be honest with you, I almost wanted to get it in the black, but then I saw this one and I just felt like this looked different and looked like a more classic style to own a black bag in. When this line first came out, when these ones first came out, they were impossible to get your hands on. I think, I don't know, I had to like put my name on a list, I feel like it was, for this one. And then this one, I do remember it was during COVID, and you couldn't go into stores. Marty is a go into store type of shopper. I am like, I will order it online. And he couldn't go in, but he knew the color combination that I had wanted, and he actually really loved this one too. And I think he had to make a few phone calls to get this one, and it was hard to track down. I'm gonna stay with Louis Vuitton, and then I will move on to a few others. So the next bag, so this bag has a little bit of a story to it. This is your typical, I think it's called the Neverfull PM, I don't know, it's the bigger one. Again, the handles have been well worn. This is the bag that I ended up using as a diaper bag. I had inserts inside of it. I think that is very common for this bag, but here's the story behind this bag. This is in the traditional monogram. I had originally gotten this bag, and I had gotten it in the Demure print, I think it is. It's the brown square one, and the handle straps were coated in this, I don't even know what it is. All of the edging and all of the straps were coated in this plastic, for lack of a better term. I have no idea what it actually is. And the bag I got, the plastic coating, let's just call it a coating because I don't think it could be plastic, started to lift and peel. So we took it back into the store, and because I had only owned it for under a year, typically if something like that happens, they will send it back, have it fixed, and then send it back to you. But because I was under a year with that one, the store actually gave me the option of completely just exchanging it. And I considered going with a different bag, but with that being said, I was like, I knew that this one would hold up in this kind of, you know, the canvas stuff. It just would hold up. The leather would hold up. I knew that from previous bags I had. So I just decided to go with the traditional monogram on this one. My monogram just has the original inside. That was before they had options of different colors on the inside. Now I will say also, when I have then purchased bags after this one, it made me kind of steer away from the damier print because I was worried that was going to happen. They may have fixed that by now. I have no idea, but that was my experience with it. Now, the last Louis Vuitton item that I own is an item that is I think the word they use, upcycled. I found a reseller on Instagram that quite a few friends of mine had purchased through, so I knew they had a good reputation, and I really wanted the Louis Vuitton bum bag. But again, it was when that was like going crazy and you couldn't find it anywhere, and people were asking crazy money for it on resales, this, that, and the other. And I had seen this place, they take pieces of old Louis Vuitton bags that have been, you know, not taken care of, things like that, and then they make them into other bags. And they actually had a bum bag version, which I think was, I would say, probably a quarter of the cost, because the only piece that is actually the material is the front. The back of it is not, the strap is not. I wanted to love this. I will say, because I paid a pretty penny for it. And unfortunately, I don't love it. It's not easy to get in and out of. It is very stiff. It like has no movement. When I have it on across my body, it lays very flat. The zipper does not move easily. It is not user friendly. I have since also gotten away from the bum bag trend. So there's that too. If I'm gonna wear one, I want it to be more casual. I don't know. This just, unfortunately, I paid a pretty penny for this and I just don't love it. It does have the actual Louis Vuitton zipper to it though, which is nice too. Next up, let's talk about Chloe. Chloe is actually a handbag designer that I really love. I think they're well priced. They are expensive, but they're not Louis Vuitton pricing, quite a little bit less than that. The first bag I bought from them, this one I know I bought for myself in Las Vegas. I do remember that because I had to have it shipped home because I saved on taxes. And this is a bracelet bag. If you see this here, it actually has this little bracelet, so you can put it on your arm like this. It actually has a flap that opens. It surprisingly has a lot of space in it. It also has a strap. You can wear it as a crossbody or as a shoulder bag. It has a little spot on the back where you can stick your phone. I will say, if you can see here on the front where the bracelet hits it, it has kind of gotten some markings into it. It is suede on the sides and leather on the front. I actually really love this. I love the color of it. It is very neutral. It's a great bag for a bag when you want something that looks a little bit dressier, but you don't want something that's super tiny. It's very, very pretty. It is very well made. It is a beautiful, beautiful bag. They don't make this one anymore. They have versions that they've made since then, but I really love this bag. And I had seen this bag, I want to say it's called the Marcel, the Marcy, I don't really know. And this color, I love this color. This is what I call Cape Cod red, Nantucket red, whichever one you want to call. This bag is they have a really big one and then a smaller one. This is the middle of the road one. The beautiful straps, how they are wrapped. It also is another one that has a strap that you could put across your body. It's not a super long one. Again, you can grab it like this. You can put it on your shoulder. It has this beautiful flap here where you can actually stick your keys or your phone. The strap can go through this part as well here. It has a top zip, open and close. The back of it is just fairly plain. It is amazing. It is just so nice. It comes in so many different colors. This is a great bag. You can actually buy this bag, I think, still through Nordstrom. This one is like their classic bag that they will always have. Now I'm going to talk to you about my last one that is in more expensive version. Then I'm going to talk to you about a couple that are a little bit more reasonable that I really love and own as well. So this one here is the Chanel wallet on a chain. It is considered a wallet on a chain, but it actually holds a good amount of stuff because it actually has the little spots for your credit cards, your driver's license, a spot for your money, a spot for your change. You can put some stuff in the front here as well. And then it also has, I love this. I love, love, love this bag. So you can use this as a crossbody. You can use it as a clutch. You can double it up and use it as a shoulder bag. This is just beautiful. This is the silver version of it. It does come in a yellow gold as well. And I'll be honest, for the size of it, the pricing is absolutely ridiculous. But the leather is amazing. It is super, super soft. It has this beautiful little pocket on the outside here, but it's nice because I can kind of toss my phone in there. It doesn't fit all the way in there, but when I'm out, if I need to, I can just, it kind of has somewhere to stick it. This is just beautiful. On my wish list is a Chanel boy bag. That's kind of on my wish list. I'm debating on whether I want a black or if I want a neutral though. I feel like now that I have that Louis Vuitton black one, a good neutral might be a great one to have in my collection. Let me know down below if you think black or neutral is the way to go. Next, I am going to talk to you about this, and this is not really a big brand name or anyone you've heard of, but I do love it, and I love the price point for what I wanted it for. And this is a bum bag from a brand called Mandarin. These are leather, they're beautifully made. It is this woven. These are so easy to open and close. It has a good amount of space. I will say when you have it across your body, I love the fact that the zipper goes to the top side and you unzip down. Things like the Lululemon bag, you start at the bottom and zip up. I'm always worried everything's gonna fall out. This has a little spot on the back where you can throw a phone, keys, anything like that. These are under $200 last time I checked, and they are just so well made. And I kind of wish I didn't buy this before I bought the other one, because I was like, oh no, if I'm gonna spend the money, I might as well spend the money and get one that I know the brand of. I wish I had gone with this one. This one is much nicer than that one I had that was the refurbished one. Next up, I'm going to talk about a fairly affordable brand that you can buy through Nordstrom. The prices range around $200 to $500 being the max edge of that. And I have 3 different styles from them. And I'm gonna be honest, the one I have in my cart right now, I keep debating on. I have a version of it in a print that I'm going to show you. So this is by Kurt Geiger is the brand. His leather is just, it's like butter. Like, I mean, it's so soft. It's actually softer than the Chloe or the Chanel. It's amazing. So this one is a printed one. They do sell this in an all black version with a yellow gold or a silver strap. This can be worn many different ways. You can put the strap down, put it across your body. You can do it as a double handle on your shoulder. This is a beautiful leopard print. All of his pieces have this gorgeous, gorgeous emblem that you'll see here in all different colors. This you can open up, has magnetic closure. I always stuff things into my bags to keep them standing up. But this is a beautiful, beautiful bag. This is the one that I'm considering getting in the neutral color. It looks so expensive, and it looks like a Chanel bag when you're wearing it. No joke. Because the quilting they do is just amazing. Now this next bag is actually a little crossbody bag. You may have seen it here on my channel. I love this. I use this quite frequently. It kind of reminds me of the Prada. It is a crossbody bag. They don't sell the black quilted leather anymore. They do sell a couple other versions of this. I think there's a gold one. I don't know. But again, that emblem there, it has this chain that hangs. It has your crossbody part with a little pouch. So I used to use this for my keys. This holds up to the top. Again, the emblem is on this as well. This is so well made. I think I got it during the Nordstrom anniversary sale and I paid around $130 for it. It is just so great. I think off of the anniversary sale, it's closer to the $200 mark. Then my last one from him, and you're either gonna love this or hate this. I love it. It is one of my favorites for spring and summer. You'll either love it or hate it. This is their version of kind of a wallet on a chain. So again, you've got that emblem right through here. You can use it as a clutch like this, but then you also have the ability to have this chain as a crossbody bag with the longer chain here. But this bag, the colors, I love this. And I think this was around the low 200 mark. It might have been 189, I take that back. This color combination they do not make anymore, but he makes some of the neatest. There's some with sequins, there's different colors. I love, love, love these bags. They are so well made for the price point. Rounding it off, I have two more bags to show you, kind of both a little bit more the tote style. The first one is this one here. It's actually called the tote bag. It is by Marc Jacobs. I love this color. I use this in the summertime. It is so easy. It just has, it's a smaller bag. This is not a big tote. It does have a crossbody strap inside of it as well. It is very good size. I can just toss stuff in it. It just looks beachy and summery. Speaking of that, I don't have this here. I have it at my other house. I have a Cult Gaia, I don't know which one you say it, the wicker like arc bag. That is probably my go-to summer bag. I absolutely love that one. But this one I got last year and the color of it, I love a good jean jacket, chambray, denim look. And this is just, it's so cute. And the back of it says the Marc Jacobs information as well. It's just a cute, cute little bag. It's easy to grab and go. The last bag I'm gonna show you guys was a gift from a girlfriend of mine, and it is kind of a take on the Chanel tote, I wanna say. It is by a brand called Lily & Bean. It's around $200, I think it was. And it is just beautiful. It is monogrammed with my initials to it. So you have your handles here, so you can carry it by the handles, but then you've also got your shoulder straps here. This is reminds me of the Chanel bag, reminds me of the Christian Dior bag. I don't know which came first, whether it was this brand or Chanel or Christian Dior or whoever it was, but I absolutely love this. It comes in so many different color combinations. You will have seen this brand all over. They do luggage and things like that as well, all over Housewives, if you're a Housewife follower like I am. I think it was Kathy Hilton first started with it, then Kyle Richards, and then a couple others. It kind of snowballed from there. But it is a great, great, great bag when you are traveling, when you need just a tote bag. It would be great for a work bag, a laptop bag. It is just absolutely gorgeous. Every time I have this with me, someone asks me about it. So those are all of my handbags. I do have others that are more kind of just, I don't know, like little clutch bags, things like that. Nothing of any substance. I will say some of the brands that I personally am not a big fan of and don't think I would spend the money on are Gucci. They have those little hearts on the back of everything. It's just not my thing, even though I love a lot of their colors. I'm not a big Prada fan, although the one that looks like that black Kurt Geiger keeps kind of interesting me. They're changing their vibe up. In the last year, I saw a beautiful camel colored one that I really liked. So who knows with that. Christian Dior is one that it was never my thing. Even back in the Sex and the City days, it was never really something that I was like, ooh, I love that. Even though that Lily & Bean looks fairly similar to it, it's a little bit different. So those are all of my designer handbags and a couple that really aren't designer but are at a better price point. If you have any questions about any of my bags, please let me know in the comments and I will get back to you and let you know any information I can. As I mentioned, any names I have, any information I have will be down in the description box as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this and have a great day.